William here, Patriot Containers. You clicked on this video because of the title that says, what are the cheapest cargo containers cost in Florida? There's a few different places where containers are stored in Florida. I've done videos like this in the past of October of 2025, but what I was talking about was new and then high quality used containers. And I did so many of them in a day that my brain started getting fuzzy. So I'm taking my time on these, probably doing one or two a day. This is the cheapest cargo container costs in Florida. Now, and again, I already said this, there's a couple different locations. I'm talking about the cheapest containers that money will buy you. And so a lot of companies that are dishonest with you over the phone, they'll quote you a new one, and then they'll quote you a very cheap one with a profit margin on it, but they're going to give you 20 different lies about that cheap container so they can take your business. The problem with selling with lies is you're going to find out that the lies weren't true and you're going to be very upset. The way these companies get away with it, because they have so many sales reps everywhere, once you place an order through their website, you must click I accept terms and conditions, which allows these companies to charge you a cancellation fee if they never bring you a container and you cancel. They can charge you 500 to 700 to 25% of your order for something that they've never done. If they bring you one of these containers and they lied to you about the condition of it, and it shows up that it's cosmetically horrible, or they brought you a really bad container with holes, they're going to keep your delivery money, a restocking fee, and a cancellation fee. Now, the lies actually go longer with these companies. They say they have money back guarantees or full refunds. It's the biggest lie you'll ever hear in the container industry, and that's kind of like a new lie. All these companies are outbidding for who can lie to you the most to take your money. But if a company has to come back and take a container away from your property because it has holes, the doors don't shut, the flooring's broken, excessive cancerous rust, it's basically a product that you can't use, they're going to keep your delivery money that got it there, the delivery money that's picking it up, a restocking fee, and a cancellation fee, and those things can total up to 100% of your money. And under their terms and conditions, they don't have to return. They just call it a day, keep your money. You made the ultimate mistake. My point being is these types of bad companies, in the beginning you lose a cancellation fee, then you lose a restocking fee, cancellation fee, your delivery money. Then if you return the container, cancellation fee, restocking fee, delivery money, pickup money. It just gets worse with these companies. Well, wind and water tight only means no holes. It doesn't have anything to do with cosmetics. The prices that I'm going to give you now, no other company you call will honor this price because they have to make a profit. So I'm going to offer you a price that no other company can beat. Okay. So I'm going to get into this really quick. It's if you want a 20-footer for the cheapest price in Florida, it's $800. Okay. Wind and water tight. A 40-footer wind and water tight is $1,150. But there's a delivery price on top of that. But other companies are never going to honor this price. They won't. What here? And I try my hardest not to use my videos as sales pitches, but I want people to know why I started my business and what I have achieved. I started Patriot Containers because I used to work for bad companies and I walked out and I couldn't do it anymore. And I started a business to do with what's right. In 11 years, I've sold an estimated of 20,000 containers with no employees. And still to this day, I don't have a single complaint online from anybody that's ever bought a container from me. So there's many companies that do this wrong they do it right for the company, the employees, but they do it wrong for the customers. I'm the opposite. I do it right for the customers. And anybody that's on the chopping block is always myself. But if you do everything right and you sell with the truth, you don't have the problems that these other companies create. So, anyways, if you want to take advantage of these prices for the time being, up until the shipping lines change their price, my phone number is 888-611-5698, and call me 7 days a week. I love talking to people. I'm old fashioned. Do I want to text you? No. Do I want to email you? No. Call me. There's zero pressure. I'll never ask you for an order. So that's it, guys. Have a great one. Goodbye.